Test the prevailing winds by means of the wind sock. Then choose the proper terrain and make sure the takeoff is clear of all obstacles.
Engine 2 is out. Cruz, I'm losing control. I can't control it.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to this week's edition of Tailspin. We're navigating life struggles the only way we know how, and it seems like Gino over here has a struggle that he ran into at the beginning of the week.
So, I guess since January, my license has been expired, and I'm now starting to figure that out.
Wait, so moving back, just for a little background, you were living in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and just kind of moved back here to St. Louis.
We didn't have a permanent address for a while, so I had no mail or any way to say, hey, I lived here, this is where...
Just to be clear, you weren't living like in the street, you had a house. You just were bouncing around.
We were bouncing around. We didn't have a permanent address.
Okay.
Is what the state
So you're not like a shit bum, you just...
I mean, kind of like a shit bum.
Okay.
But not necessarily in this instance. Regardless, figured it all out now.
Alright.
Went in there, I guess, last week to take my written test. Passed that flying colors.
No, you take them separate?
Yeah, well, they want you to take them together, but that's not how it worked out. I took my written test. They wanted me to do the driving test, but my...
Did you study or anything?
No, absolutely not. So the driving test, I drive every day.
Wait, did it just expire and you had to go get it done because you turned 21 and had to...
No, like, it expired, and generally you're just supposed to go
Right.
and
Mine,
renew it.
mine expired when I turned 21, so I don't understand how...
I switched from Illinois license to Missouri license, and that probably extended a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, it expired on my birthday this year, and I didn't really know it until probably halfway through the year, because I'd use it at bars and shows and stuff, and nobody would catch it, and then one day somebody did, and I couldn't believe it. But, so I gotta get that figured out. Get my license. But...
Well, I mean, knowing you, it's lucky you didn't get pulled over or some shit and then find out...
Dude, fucking miracle.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that I haven't been pulled over yet, and now that I'm so close to getting it, I'm still driving every
You still don't have it?
Nope. No, I failed the driving portion of the test. So...
Like parallel parking or what?
No.
Walk me through it.
Okay, they didn't even have me parallel park or anything. So, I mean, it's all done...
You went to buckle up and you're like, oh fuck, I don't know how to work the mirrors.
They said buckle up, and I went,
Yeah, I'm out.
And I just got out of the car, and that was it. But no, so now, I guess the place that I'm going to, it's the Highway State Patrol that does it. So, yeah, which is weird. So, like, an officer gets in your car and sits in your passenger seat, and they do the test, and it's very official.
So you had to hide your beer and...
Yeah, I know. I had to clean out my car. Like, the day that I did the written test, because like I said, I did them separate.
Right.
Past that, no problem.
Okay.
Easy. But then my car had a crack in the window and was a mess, and probably had things in there that it shouldn't have had.
Right.
So, didn't do the driving test that day. Went home, cleaned my car, got my window fixed, which was like $250. Bullshit.
Yeah, who would know that a cracked windshield, the giant piece of glass in front of your car, would be expensive?
Dude, I mean...
Beyond me that it'd be expensive to get that fixed.
Oh, God, and I put it off for so long because it was so expensive. But now, like, I had to do it because if I didn't, they wouldn't let me use my car to do the driving test. So that pushed it back like a week.
Okay.
So finally, yesterday, I guess, because recording this on Wednesday, finally got it back to the DMV, was ready. I rolled in there like, this is gonna be cake, like I'm not gonna have any problems.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Another one.
Sure.
So,
shoot.
You went to the DMV, you told them your license was expired. They gave you the written test. And just let you leave with your license before you took the driving test?
No, they didn't give me my license. I just drove without a license.
So you don't have any physical...
No.
Oh, okay.
No, nothing.
Okay. I was curious because usually they like keep it or something.
No, yeah, no. I don't have... My license expired and I lost my wallet about a month ago too because I'm super good at life.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing real great.
All right, great.
But, so no, where was I? We were there, we got in the car, We check my lights, we check the blinkers, everything's great. We get going. Super confident, everything's fine. Driving, we end up going to this like subdivision. I drive around there for a while. She has me stop, back straight up, go forward, park on the side of the road, leave it like park your car like you're leaving it there for the day. Drove out, did everything fine, got back. She's like, all right, well, that concludes your test. Time to step out of the car and I'll give you your results. And I'm like, okay. So I step out of the car and she goes, all right, well, it's not that you're a bad driver or anything, but I can't pass you today. And I just stopped. Like, okay? And I was like, well, what did I do? And she's like, well, apparently throughout the subdivision, even though
You get too many kids.
Dude, did she die? No. So I guess while I was in this like subdivision residential area,
Right.
there's cars parked all along the side of the road. So I'm driving in the middle of the road to like
Not scrape the side of the cars.
give them room and all this kind of nonsense. Well, no, that's points deducted. She got me for that. Then, so go ahead.
So you drove to not hit the cars,
Yes.
and because you drove to not hit the cars, you got points deducted.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you bring that up?
I didn't.
You were like, cop, probably should argue with the cop.
Yeah, like, all right. Sure, man. Like,
I already don't have the license. Let's not push this too far.
I'm already driving out of here by myself. So probably should just let that slide. But then she got me for parking on the side of the road because, okay, so in this residential area,
In giant letters it says "Do not park here, fire lane" or something. You parked right there.
she made it very clear at the beginning that she would not make me do anything illegal or dangerous. So
Sure, shit. That's what happened.
yeah, no. Luckily, it didn't. But there's no curb on the side of the road here because it's residential area, so it's just like gravel road, yard.
Right.
There's no gravel road, yard, no curb, nothing. So she tells me, park on the side of the road like you were leaving it there for the day.
Up into the yard.
I mean,
Like the white trash in the yard.
like I didn't do that, but my passenger side wheel was slightly in the grass because if I was gonna leave it there all day, I would want to be one of those jackasses that was not
In the middle of the road.
Yeah, like I'm sitting here avoiding all these people that are parked essentially in the middle of the road. I don't want to be that guy. I have a cop in the car.
Right.
I want to show you. I'm gonna get out of the road. I'm courteous. I'm a good driver.
Right.
No, points deducted because I passed the curb is what she said. Didn't exist. I swear it didn't exist.
Cool, man. So invisible points getting taken
Yeah.
off.
So her words were, I didn't do a lot of things that were bad, but like the things that I did do were a lot of points. So
How many points? How many points do you get to fail?
I don't even know. I went into this test so cocky and so ready that I was just like, I drive every day. I'm fine. Like,
You can see. Like,
yeah. My window's fixed. My car's clean now.
Yeah.
I'm a model
If
citizen.
clean car and windshield are in the equation, you have a license.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's what I figured.
Now that professor that I was telling you about a few weeks ago, who was teaching anatomy for our nursing classes and doesn't know what things are labeled, so you just take this test and hope to God that you get them right.
It's always good for anatomy when there's like a billion parts of the human body.
Yeah. So we got the grades back for that test, and turns out that he doesn't know how to do math either, because he said each question was like 1.5 or something like that. And I missed 2 questions, which equals 3. And
What, you got like an F?
no, you think? No, he took off 2 points. So I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
Like,
neat.
I'll take that. So I ended up getting an A on it. And people kept running over my paper and like looking at it. And they're like, how did you get this grade? Because I got such and such. And I was like, how about we shut the fuck up and get away from me so I get this grade?
Why don't you not ruin this for me?
Yeah,
Keep your goddamn mouth shut.
because your dumb ass got a worse grade. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. And
Jealous?
yeah, I was like, fuck. So everybody keeps running over to me and then running up there and like, yeah, I got so many points, blah blah blah. And I was like, fuck, dude? So he's like making eye contact at me, and I was like, as fast as I can to try and like turn my paper in and leave, because I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, here, just take mine. Like,
you
turn it in, give it. I don't fucking care. Like, just give me the grade.
Yeah.
And dude, everybody's running over, you know, and some like, this girl's like standing over my shoulder, like looking at my paper, and I was telling her because she's kind of one of my friends. And then this other bitch comes running up and like, oh, can I see yours? Like, how about we fucking not? You know, like, and she's like, what? I just want to know what you got for 34. I was like, I don't fucking know. Like, get the fuck away from me. Like, I'm near over here. So
the test is over. So you missed it.
Semester's over, motherfucker. Get the fuck away from me. Like, goddamn.
Get out.
So, so she left and turned that test in. And then we took our final. And this guy, instead of giving us an actual final, took all the tests. He gave us all of our tests back, right? Gave us all the answers to the tests, and then just took questions from those tests to put on the final. Like, not switched around the order, just
took those and
here they
threw
are
them on there, yeah.
Yeah, so I got 100 on that.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then we had an attendance grade, which ended up being like 100 points.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think he gave me a 0 in attendance, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? I've given you like 18 doctor's notes from my bag and everything else.
Kidding.
I was like, I'm not standing here. I stand in class. It's a 3-hour class. I stand for 3 hours. And I started to hurt, so I leave, you know. You just give me a 0 in points. It's like, I don't stand here for fun. Like, I leave when I hurt, you know.
Back surgery.
Like, geez, 2 in 1 semester. Like, give me a break.
When I'm not here, I'm laying in bed.
Yeah, watching Netflix, you know, about anatomy. Like, come on. But, yeah, so that's really it. But, I finished that, and then I went into class today and took my microbiology final. Did not do good.
Oh.
Nah, but, it was fun. I like that class. Dude's from like not here, so he was a fun teacher though. But
those are always really hit and miss.
yeah, so I'm trying to get back into school. I got like 4 months off before I start up at nursing school, so I'm pretty excited about that. But
yeah, that's a hefty break.
yeah, so hopefully get the back taken care of before then. But I got this to deal with and like figuring out how I'm gonna pay for that. I got my old college that I graduated from calling me to get a bunch of fucking money.
Always?
Yeah, but it's like, it's not like convenient times and I don't recognize the number.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because I cut that portion of my brain out to try and get rid of it because I hated that experience. But they keep calling me at like 9 at night and leaving this message. And I'm like, one, who's working the phones for this college at 9 at night?
Yeah.
They call people and they're like, hey, we're from the alumni such and such. And can we empty out your pockets that has no money in it to give us more money?
I know you're paying an ass ton of student loans already to us for, you know,
Right.
education that's gone and done with.
That you didn't get a job out of
Yeah.
because it's worthless?
But would you mind donating to our college again?
More money to an education you're not getting.
Yeah, no, I know that you're still paying us back.
But
yeah, we need just a little bit more.
no, but it pisses me off, so I don't even answer the phone.
ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. Let me tell you a story about that.
Oh,
so
man.
no, but no, dude, but like they just call you about all this goddamn money all the time, and I don't fucking understand it, and I try to like not. I already talked bad about it before, and it got back to the dean of the school, and the dean talked to one of my professors, and that ended up
Backfiring?
not backfiring, but it actually ended up getting me a kind of a job interview.
Huh.
I told you about that, I think. I went in for this job interview. It ended up being the weirdest job interview of my life. I got there.
Because you got it for shit talking the college that you were attending. You were like, let's see what we can do this
No, partly, but the other part was like, it ended up being a job that didn't exist. So I just sat there and got told I was a piece of shit for like
Yeah, it
2
sounds like
hours.
they pranked you, man.
Yeah. Fucking Ashton Kutcher pops out, you know? But, no, but it was fucking weird. But I really don't identify with that college anymore. You know, like, I went there out of, one, I thought it was going to be a great idea because it had the major I wanted. I thought it had the connections and it was, like, a smaller school and hands-on and everything in, like, the music industry and stuff. But then they talked about how all these connections and, like, one-on-one with the professor, and the professor worked for this company and everything else, and I was like, oh, cool, and the professors were cool, and I just felt like I wasted 4 years of my life and didn't learn anything, and got out of school and I was like, fuck, I don't live anywhere near anything that is like remotely close to what I want to do, you know? So, I mean, that wasn't really their fault, but like, they didn't really, I didn't feel help me, one, mentally with like what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. But I mean, you know that 98% of people that try to do anything in that field, they just end up failing, you know?
Oh, yeah, it's true. I mean, why go to California? No, but
we learned that last week. I thought, I thought we covered all this.
Covered that. No, but what I'm saying is, like, at the time, like, I would go to class and be like, I didn't learn a goddamn thing, you know?
Yeah, and that sucks when you're paying.
Yeah, but I was like, I didn't think I learned much anything. I did learn stuff in the stuff that's outside of my major, but when you get to a major and they're like, yeah, the industry's dying, what can we do to fix it? And you're like, I don't fucking know. Like, you're supposed to be teaching me what we're supposed to be doing to fix it.
I'm supposed to be learning how it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
You already want me to jump to the fixing it stage,
Yeah.
and that's not how college works.
Dude, but for real. Dude, my thesis paper was fucking dope. It was about pirating music and about, is there a way to fix that? And like music licensing and everything. And it came down to like, no. Like, you're fucked. You know, like the government, like the amount of money the government spends on like actually doing that. And yes, like pirating definitely hurts.
Yeah.
Whatever. And I'm sure if anyone actually listens to this, all our comments are gonna be how I'm a fucking asshole and like how I'm wrong and this, that, or the other. You know what I'm saying? But,
yeah, but I mean, whatever.
Dude, it's gonna continue. I mean, it's kind of squashed the market, and like a lot of the stuff we were like talking about was how one, independent artists do so much better because they're selling music on their own, and two, like tours, like kind of where they're making their money.
They don't have the overhead that big bands do.
Right, but I mean, unless like you have the small independent bands that can make some money, then you have like these nickel and dime bands, like they're on a label, but they're like,
but they haven't really had that like single or anything that really pushes them ahead of everybody.
Or like the niche market. Like we listen to hardcore and like
there's no market for that.
Yeah, I mean like these dudes work at like KFC when they're on the road. You know what I'm saying? Like
which is cool. Like
I guess if that were me, I'd rather be the Beeb who's like pulling in millions. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. I mean,
I would much rather now write a Bieber song, make gazillions, and then write hardcore
and just do whatever you want. Yeah.
Because once you enter that stratosphere, to where like your music's on like movies, your music's on like commercials.
You're just getting paid royalties for
forever.
You're sitting back and doing nothing.
Yeah, I mean like that's dope, and like those dudes definitely take a hit in like pirating and stuff like that. But like to the government, like spending all of this money to, control it. Billions upon billions of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they hammer, like, one mom who downloaded an Aerosmith CD, like, to try to teach a lesson, be like, what the fuck did that do?
No,
like,
nothing.
Nothing.
Nobody cares about that. They're like, it sucks to be you. Probably shouldn't get caught.
I mean, even when they had, like, tapes and shit, like, people could, like, put a tape in a, CD player and, like, burn it, like, rip it to another tape. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're still pirating.
People used to do that off the radio. They'd put their cassette in and they would just record songs off the radio and make mixes.
Yeah, so I mean, as soon as everything went away from like, you can even do that with albums.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, it was way harder to do, obviously, because you like pour the molds and everything else. But
as technology has advanced, that's become a lot easier.
Screw that industry, dude. I mean, like, I'm probably ignorant here, so if anyone actually listens to this, please school me. But I'm saying, like, with movies and stuff, I'm sure that's why, like, movie ticket prices are through the goddamn roof. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go to a movie now, it's fucking $25 for a fucking movie because people wait till it's on DVD and then
just go and buy it.
Pirate it, Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know how we got to that, but back to my education and being a fucking waste of money, and now I'm going to nursing because it's kind of like being the Bieber, dude. I'd much rather be the Bieber and work at a fucking hospital and hate every minute of it.
At least you're making money at the end of the day.
Just kidding. Hospital that wants to hire me. I think it's going to be awesome, but it's not writing music. That's what I mean. So if you listen to this, I think it'll be awesome to work for your hospital. I'm just saying.
Dude, you could be one of those people, though, that, like, work at the hospital during the day, and then when you're not working at the hospital, you can be, like, touring and playing music and
Dude,
stuff.
fuck that. I'm going to work overnights, which should get paid $2 more, and I can pick up overtime and make fucking bank.
Overtime is the shit.
Dude, for real. Well, because, like, fucking hospital shifts, dude, they're fucking 12-hour shifts or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And you work 3 days.
So yeah, 36 hours. You pick one extra day, you're getting 8 hours of overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Done.
That's 4 days of work. 4 hard days of work.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's busy.
Dude, I just want to be. I'll probably, if I want to work, like, I want to work whatever teaches me the most at first.
Yeah.
You know? But eventually, in my old age, I'm like.
When you're set in your ways.
Crippled and. I mean, I'm there now, but.
When you're more crippled.
When I'm more crippled, I'm just like. Typing on a computer, fuck, dude. I'll just work 80 billion hours of overtime, own like shit tons of camera gear, and do this for a living for fun.
Yeah. That's all I want. I just want one like gravy job that allows me to do all the stupid things that I like.
I think that's called the lottery.
Yeah, but I want that. Why
me fucking too.
Yeah, but why can't I have it? You know.
Why can't you have it? Because I think the odds are against us, and we never buy lottery tickets.
Do you need a license for that thing?
Probably if you're your age.
Dude, maybe that's what's messing me up. Man.
But yeah, dude. I'm just ready to move on. I'm ready to be done with school. I got one more year left, and then see where that carries me. But I've been talking to my buddy Victor, who I go to school with. He's trying to go into like the people that put you under.
Yeah.
And like the nurse that does that.
Mm-hmm.
He used to make ass tons.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's just what you do all day.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, it's another couple of years I think after nursing school, but once you weigh how much money you make,
no, but
you pay those loans off in like days.
I just don't understand why they don't hire nurses or medical staff that is trained in like a lot of things, rather than hiring one person to just put people out all day.
Well, you do. So like you hire a nurse, right?
Yeah.
And so like me as a nurse, I'll be trained in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And then you specialize.
I gotcha. So it's just picking special.
Right. It's not like, again, don't destroy me, but dude, that's gonna be my job on this show is just getting destroyed.
No,
but,
that'd be great.
Like the scanners, the people that do like the X-ray technicians and stuff.
Yeah.
Like those dudes, they go to school and specialize in one area.
Mm-hmm.
So like when they go straight out of school,
they get a job in X-ray technician.
right,
Yeah.
and then they can pick up more certifications from there. So those are kind of backwards. They like learn one job, and then they get paid more money as they branch out. Where I'm the opposite. So I learn everything, and then I get paid more as I specialize.
I gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So SWIC actually, probably should cut that out, but they have a nursing school,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know that. But it's 2 years and cheap as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Like everything at that community college.
yeah, but it's awesome. Like,
Really?
people get hired out, like, automatically. But the only reason I can't do it, but wouldn't do it, is because I have the degree already.
Mm-hmm.
So for me to go through it,
Which is
it would take me longer.
makes sense.
So, but no, it's a pretty good option. Lewis and Clark has one too.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like, there's like 6 classes you have to take. There's like 4 you have to take before you get in it, which isn't bad.
No.
And then there's 6 classes, or 5 or 6 a semester, or something like that, which isn't, I mean, for that school, I mean, compared to like a huge college, it's not bad at all.
Let me make sure, right?
But
5 classes gets to be a lot, though. I don't know. You're looking forward to getting out of school, and I'm just looking forward to getting back in and finishing up my first degree, so at least I have that.
Yeah, I mean, just different stages, but I mean, like, we're living kind of in reverse right now. Like, I'm just trying to get my feet on the ground, and I feel like you're at least moving, or at least making moves, it feels like.
Must look like that, doesn't feel like it.
Dude, I know, but that's kind of why we get along, I think, is because we're both spinning our wheels and having to deal with it together, so we get to make jokes about each other's expenses. I don't know.
We both have such good ideas.
Dude.
Such promise.
We were the guys,
Just
we were the guys, like, back in high school and shit, like, that would just sit there and, like, look at this motherfucker, not gonna do anything, you know? And then, like, now we're like, fuck, I wish I did something, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we've done a lot. It's just not a lot that other people would deem as successful as far as, like, money-wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I've done a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And
But you don't have a lot to show for it.
yeah. I think we've created more than I think a lot of people have.
I agree. I think we put out...
So, like, I mean, like, the music, I mean, we obviously didn't fucking blow up, but I mean, the music we play isn't
something that blows up. But I mean,
it was fun, and I mean, we grew. We started as fucking trash, and obviously got better.
Generally, people liked us, at least towards the end.
Yeah, towards the end when we went away. But
after it disappeared, everybody was like, "Hey, where'd you go?
Where'd you guys go?" No, it was fun. I'm like, I don't know.
We played in some cool bands, and we got to meet cool people, and we did cool things. Like, what else could you ask for?
And we're still fucking young, dude. So like, I mean, we still have places to go, and we're doing this shit now. So and we still have like those creative outlets that I think other people that once they got past their high school sports or their college sports and shit, like, the fuck do they do now? Just fucking
live in
drink and sit around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
At least I mean, even if no one fucking listens to this show, I mean, we're contributing something.
No, yeah.
Or creating something that's, I don't know, it's fun, you know?
In some way, it lives forever, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, in the bowels of YouTube.
The bowels of the shit that no one searches for.
It'll be fine. It'll be there.
Right. But I think with our name that we came up with, you know, it'll get some hits.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so.
People looking for cartoons.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
But it's going to be great, you know?
We should just call it Mickey fucking Mouse. And
Dude.
then people would have been all over it.
You think that would work? From now on, the show is called
Mickey fucking Mouse.
It's not copyrighted because it's Mickey fucking Mouse.
Okay.
We're just going to combine the whole thing.
If anything, we're going to get banned off YouTube for too much language and be put in mature...
Can you do that?
No idea.
I don't think they ban anything from YouTube as long as it doesn't...
Right, but we have to just sign in, like, the mature, like, content.
So only the real mature people can listen.
So I'll have to go back through and like bleep out everything that I say.
That sounds terrible.
I'll just PG it from now on.
Alright, starting now.
Starting now.
PG. Good. You got anything else you're looking forward to?
Like school wise or what?
Just life in general. Christmas is coming up. You got New Year's coming up.
I don't know. I've been listening to Christmas music, which I mean is usually awful.
Yeah,
but now
like
that I'm out of that like retail phase of my life,
dude,
it's not nearly as bad. I'm looking forward
to Christmas music again.
Really?
Never ever again.
Dude, it's just so catchy.
Really?
Yeah, but I was thinking about the other day, like they write Christmas songs now, obviously.
Yeah.
But they're never like that hit.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if they are that hit, they're like a remake of.
Yeah, of Rudolph or Jingle Bells or some kind of rip-off of.
I think the last hit was that one from the Grinch.
The Grinch.
Like that "Where Are You" Christmas song. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, from the live-action Grinch movie.
Yeah. I think that's the last one that was like.
Such a good movie.
It was pretty good.
That's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Dude, I was watching. I watched that show Arrow.
Yeah.
Because I'm a comic guy. And because I'm what?
No, what?
You gotta speak up. If you're gonna throw insults, you gotta speak loud enough.
I mean, if they heard it, that's great. If they didn't hear it, they'll know to pay attention next time.
They'll know to listen closer. Oh, okay.
This is critical thinking time.
You're like, well, what did he say?
Yeah, rewind it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But no. So I watched the show. Not that it actually ties close enough to the comics, but he was up there giving some speech or something in recent episodes, and he said my favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard. And I was like, that's perfect. Like, I never really thought of that as a Christmas movie. But if I had to pick one...
I've never seen Die Hard. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, if it exists.
I think, what is it? Die Hard 1, 2, 3. There's Live Free or Die Hard. I don't mess this up.
I mean, you're at 4 already.
I know, but I think there's a 5th one. Yeah. There's Live Free or Die Hard, and then there's the one with his son.
Live Free or Die Harder?
No, I don't know what it's called, but it's terrible.
I mean, yeah.
But I don't know if there's 6 of them. I feel like I'm skipping.
Doesn't matter. I haven't seen any of them.
Well, they're all great. Okay.
Except for the one.
The one with his son is terrible.
Yeah.
But all the other ones are really good.
That's the one. I might not even be thinking of the right movie.
One's got Justin Long in it.
No, I don't think I've seen. I definitely haven't seen those. But I might have been thinking of Lethal Weapon too.
Oh my God, those are fantastic.
Never
movies.
seen those.
Those are like, if I had to pick. Like a buddy movie,
yeah.
Those are up there. Those are my favorite movies.
I've heard the relationship.
Is it Paul Giamatti? He's like the short guy.
In Lethal Weapon?
Yeah.
No, that's Mel Gibson in
No, I know, motherfucker. Like I know those movies. Danny Glover.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's Paul Giamatti. Is like he gets added later.
Huh? No, yeah, I don't know.
But dude, if I'm right, Here, keep carrying the weight of this conversation for a minute so I can Google this.
Let me talk about movies that I haven't seen.
Yeah, just keep it up.
To buy you more time to look up the movies, the information about movies I haven't seen.
Yeah, you're rambling. Just
Yeah,
keep
I'm
on
just gonna
rambling.
keep going,
Keep going.
Die Hard, never seen it.
No, definitely not Paul Giamatti. Totally threw that off.
I mean, I didn't think that he was in any of those movies, but
Definitely not
once
right.
again, haven't seen it.
Dude, I was
Trying to
not
get
even close. At least the name was right of who I was thinking.
Was it? How can it be Paul Giamatti? The name,
Dude,
but not
get
Paul
off of me.
Giamatti.
I'm just saying.
You want me to carry this conversation, and I'm doing the best that I can. You're gonna need to speed
Oh,
up.
dude, what is this guy's name?
I don't know. Let me think back to the movie that I haven't seen.
Joe.
Pesci?
Yes, thank you.
Gotcha.
That's
Yeah,
what I was looking
the guy from Home Alone.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
yes.
the
Home
chauffeur
Alone
from
guy.
Home
That's what I was
Alone.
looking for.
He's in My Cousin Vinny.
Yes.
Solid movies.
Yes.
I mean, I've watched.
Okay, he's added to those films later.
Lethal Weapon.
Yes.
How?
He's like, they save him and like, I think it's Lethal Weapon 2. And then he becomes one of their friends.
Oh my god.
And he's not like always there, but he's like,
Whenever he is
he's
there.
like the bumbling idiot that shows up and they always try and get rid of him.
I feel like Joe Pesci plays that.
Oh, it's
a lot.
hilarious. It is fantastic. And I think it's the start of 4? It's 4 or 3, and they're on a boat. And Danny Glover and Mel Gibson are like fishing, and he's looking for some shit on this boat. And they're like running around the boat because they always mess with him, and they're like throwing out like port, stern, aft, like that.
just to
Yeah,
confuse the hell out of him.
Yeah, and he's like climbing up this ladder because they're all up on the top deck, and he's like, "What the fuck is it?" He's like aft, and he's like aft. Is that even a fucking word? He's like, why if you get on a boat, it gets all nautical and shit. It was really funny. You gotta watch the movie.
Oh no, Joe Pesci can go on some rants, man.
It's great.
Just watched Goodfellas for the first time, and he's got a couple good ones in there.
Looking forward to outside of school and stuff. Holidays are coming up. I'm looking forward to not being broke because I'm buying everybody's Christmas presents.
Dude, I'm just gonna give everybody IOUs. Just here you go.
Or just finding new friends.
Dude, maybe I'll just abandon my family, and that way I don't have to give them gifts.
Dude, for real.
Like I wish I could just tell them, don't get me anything, so that way I don't have to give you anything, and it'd be done. That'd be my perfect Christmas.
I'm pretty stoked for Rogue One.
Yeah, we're supposed to go see that here soon.
The downside right now with my back is I don't know if I'm going to sit through it. So.
Yeah, that might be hard.
But no, I'm pretty stoked for that. Yeah, I guess next week we're going to run through, stuff we're going to do for Christmas and New Year's.
Try to find some plans.
Yeah, try to find some plans.
If you have any ideas or things that are going on in the St. Louis area, definitely comment below. Or
yeah, throw them our way. And then again, if you have anything you want us to talk about, probably get an email up soon, probably in the next couple weeks, so you can actually email in and send us some ideas or feedback about the show, what you'd like us to talk about in the future, or
funny stories, or
even constructive criticism, or funny things we can read off, either or.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll do it for this week, I think.